Welcome.
Hello. How are you feeling?
Well, how are you?
Quite wonderful.
Mm.
How's your life? When you forget how to have a normal conversation.
That's so broad. That's such a hard question to answer. How's your life?
How's your it from the moment you were born? If you had to pick one word, go. How are you doing today? I feel like it just started raining.
It did.
Has it finally? It is time.
It is time. It's supposed to have been raining for
All day.
about 12 hours by now, but it hasn't.
It's finally kicked on.
Do you remember when we were younger when the weather wasn't fucked up and the Weather Channel was actually right? Do you remember those days?
Is that a false memory?
No, it used to be right. Yeah.
Well, global warming and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Climate change.
Climate change.
I think is the appropriate term.
Yeah, I think that one's a bit more palatable.
I feel like I have always heard people be like, the weathermen are never right.
Yeah,
But
that's true. That's true. I just feel like I remember it used to be right. Like pretty dependable. Now you can't even depend on it.
now you can't depend on anything these days. You can't even get a similar forecast between different websites.
Oh, the apps are all different. It's just a nightmare. Nobody knows what's happening.
No, ever. Well, on that dark note, how has your week been?
Real busy. I'm very busy. I'm pretty tired.
Yes.
But
You've been up since 3?
I've been up since 3:30.
And it's 5, almost 6 now.
I have really extended beyond my normal waking hours in a day. Extended.
But only by a few hours.
Yeah, but it's only 5. So
You're going to be out at 7 in
probably.
the night.
I don't know what the deal was. I just snapped awake at 3:30, and usually I always have to get up to pee in the middle of the night. Just always. And I usually can go back to sleep as long as it's not. But if it's after 5 in the morning, probably not happening. But if it's before, then I usually can. So it was 3:30, but for some reason, it's like my eyes were just like fling open, and I was like, "Well, I'm not going back from here." And so I just got up and piddled around for a few hours.
Piddled around. Oh, man.
How was yours?
Pretty all right. Dealing with just the state of things right now.
It's crazy.
By the time this episode comes out, who even knows what it's going to look like?
Yeah.
But, just trying to stay prepared and not panicked, as I've stolen many times from Philip DeFranco. And, just living my life.
Living life, man. 2020.
Not buying 87 things of toilet paper is how I'm
That's
doing.
a good way to live. Good for you. And 2020 is just like a bag of tricks.
I saw somebody posted, it's like somebody was holding up a sign. It was like, we had low expectations, but goddamn.
Yeah, this is like worse than 2016.
2016. What happened in 2016?
Everyone died.
That's right. Oh, little Alan Rickman.
That one gutted me.
That was probably the most.
And I want to say Chris Cornell died in 2016, and that one killed me.
Who's Chris Cornell?
He was the frontman of Soundgarden and Audioslave. He's such a vocal inspiration.
I immediately went to the frontman of Nickelback.
No.
What is his name? It is a Chris, right? There's some crossover that I had.
What is his name? He has like a really normal
Matthew
name. That I have to look that up because that's going to drive me insane. He and Avril Lavigne,
if it's not
Avril Lavigne's corpse, were married.
Oh, her replacement
Of Nickelback.
That's something that's never been Googled.
His name is Chad.
Chad. That's right, Chad Kruger, right?
Chad Kruger.
Yeah.
That's great. How did we forget that?
I don't know, little Chad Kruger.
Oh, chatty boy.
Chatty.
Look at this graph.
What the hell was on Joey's head? Okay, well, what are we talking about this week? how to make homemade hand sanitizer.
There you go.
No.
I am talking to you today.
Kind of petered out.
About the Boline.
Thank you.
The other Boline girl.
Oh, that's what my mind goes to every time.
I know, me too.
I'm very glad. We talked about it a little bit in the live, but personally, I don't know a ton about it, but I feel like I connect more with that than an athame.
I 100% do.
Really?
I want to get
useful.
one.
Sorry.
Oh, way more useful. Yeah. Like, way, 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 way more useful.
I'm talking to you today about Calendula.
I'm excited to hear about it.
A favorite of mine for one specific reason.
It's skin, right? It's the perfect one for the skin.
It's a redness reducer, and I'll get into that. So, got a good little a tool and an herb. It's raining outside. We've got smoke
I can hear
going.
the rain. I almost want to open the window, but I don't know how it would record.
I can hear the rain.
Oh, listen.
Should we slide our gains up real high?
That sounds nice.
This is cozy.
It is.
I hope y'all can hear at least a little bit of the rain because it's quite nice. It is muggy as shit outside.
I love it. I love muggy, swampy weather. Plus, it makes my hair look good.
How are you so wrong about everything right now?
What does he say in Big Mouth? He's like, he says something like, it troubles me how you're just so often wrong.
Yes, but about you. Take that, flip it. Oh man. Now I'm going to read a little passage out of the best thing that has ever come of $4. This is Etiquette Up to Date by Mrs. Cornelius Beekman.
There it is.
Mrs.
Cornelius Beekman.
The passage I want to read to you today is all about conversation.
Beautiful.
If you will turn to the word conversation in your dictionary, you will find that it is derived from two Latin words.
Yeah.
It is spelled how you think it's spelled.
Okay.
Meaning together or with.
Wait, C-U-M?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And vetere? Meaning to turn.
Really sounds like conversation.
Converter. Yeah. I'd spell that one. I had to think that one out. Here we have the whole story. Conversation means to turn words back and forth with one another.
Okay.
I want to tell you about some taboos of conversation.
Oh, no.
If we bear in mind that the best talk communicates the greatest pleasure, we shall avoid whatever gives offense or embarrasses others. Remarks that wound, comments that seem to indicate that we sit on judgment over our neighbors, or statements like, I wouldn't do that. I wonder why she does that.
Mm-hmm. So conspicuous in her behavior.
Or passing on unkind gossip. An excellent way to kill it is to not repeat it.
Oh my goodness.
It may be that some personal questions are permissible in close family life, yet even here the habit is often resented. Surely we shall win more friends and keep them if we remember to respect the boundary lines of our friends' private worlds as we would wish them to respect ours. And you know, we're all about everything we can do to make friends and keep them.
Oh, absolutely.
She uses a little bit of prose here when she speaks about vocabulary.
Lovely.
God wove a web of loveliness, of clouds and stars and birds, but made not anything at all as beautiful as words.
Oh, how lovely.
Yes, that's all right, I can hear some of you say. But how can I make conversation without words? Isn't it asking me to pay a good game of tennis without a ball? Play a good game is what I meant, sorry.
Oh.
Exactly. Words, and more words is all we need. What supreme power and pleasure there is in varied and discriminating vocabulary.
Oh my.
And it too may be developed with some effort, to be sure, but with great, can you guess what? With great pleasure.
Pleasure.
To wrap up, I have a few I have her thoughts on slang. Slang is an offspring in our language family that has long been treated as a stepchild.
Oh my God.
However, the stepchild has many a time done her mother tongue royal service. As in all family discords, there is much to be said on both sides. To say that your friend Jim Tulliver is a go-getter expresses in picturesque English the brisk activity that no doubt accounts for Jim's success.
Oh, of course. He's very brisk.
He's a go-getter. That's a really picturesque English phrase. Although no one of us wants to be the one highbrow calls up a picture of, it indeed calls up a picture of a forehead slightly tilted in disdain. High hat is a good phrase in our vocabulary. His high hat is the symbol of... His high hat is the symbol of the male's moment of elegance.
What?
Let him indulge his harmless air of superiority.
Oh.
And in what rich picturesqueness, too, in to take it on the chin. It describes in the language of the ring a high quality we are all proud to possess these days. Basically, if you can take a punch,
yeah,
you're it's a high quality to possess.
But that would be most unetiquette worthy to punch somebody.
To punch somebody, but you should be able to take a punch.
But you should be able to take a punch
if you want to make friends.
Important.
And here's the importance of pronunciation. You must always say duty, not duty.
Duty. I say duty.
Say duke, not duke. Say endure, not indoor.
Okay, fuck you. Endure.
Similarly, Similarly, say program, not program. Clothes, not clothes.
I do say clothes.
You better say yes and not yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Usher disagrees.
What?
Usher disagrees.
Yeah! Triangle noise. Let's see. And say chocolate, not chocolate. I feel like she's just picking on Southerners.
I think she is. It's just picking on the Southern draw. Well, you know what? Southern draw, people like it, and it sounds nice.
I'm gonna go have a nice glass of tea and have some chocolate.
Have some chocolate.
I wish we had.
We got all sorts of Easter chocolate in there in the kitchen.
Fuck, we do. We got that rabbit that you ripped the ears off
That's
of.
where you always begin, is with the ears. Who goes first?
Who's on first?
I flared my nostrils at you.
Did. Before we go any further.
Oh, that's right.
We have a Patreon shout-out segment. Today's episode is brought to you by Wonder Strumpet.
I love that.
Wonder Strumpet. Look at this strumpet!
You gotta do the whole one. That's what's hard. It's long. What is it? Wonder Strumpet?
Yeah. Instead of look at this photograph, look at this Wonder Strumpet!
Wonder Strumpet! Every time I look, it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? Wonder Strumpet!
What's the other one? What is Rockstar? How does that one go?
Oh.
I wanna be a Wonder Strumpet!
Yeah, it's oh shit. Give me like a second.
I wanna be a rock star.
Gonna take this life of fortune and fame.
What's he saying
about
about bathroom?
my hand. Your bathroom, I can play baseball in.
That's right.
We all just don't wanna be big rock star, living hilltop houses, driving 15 cars. Girls come easy and the drugs come cheap, and we all stay skinny 'cause we just won't eat. And we hang out at the coolest bar.
You need to stop.
VIP at the movie stars.
Please stop it.
Every good gold digger gonna wind up there. Every playboy bunny with the bleach blonde hair. And hey, I wanna be a rock star.
It
I did that for you.
troubles me deeply on a real
But I know
level.
the whole words.
Not for the podcast, not to be funny. I am worried about you.
You want to know why I know it?
Because you love.
When that song came out, I know every word. I'll never forget every word of that song. When that song came out, I was in junior high.
Yeah.
And Charlie, in Van High School, or Van Junior High.
Oh, yeah.
It was the shit. It was the fucking banger when it came on the radio.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody had it as it, because, back then, around that time, 2007, 2006, ringtones were the shit. You could record them, or you could Bluetooth them. Remember, you could Bluetooth them back and forth to each other?
You had to have the most...
The one nobody else had.
You had to express yourself.
Exactly. Everybody had it as their ringtone. And just that song, I know every word to, and
that
I'll never know it.
It makes me think of bedazzled jeans.
Oh, yeah.
Is what it makes me think of.
Yeah. Yeah. And pocket chains.
Oh, man.
But, like, country pocket chains.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
I honestly feel better after getting that out of my body. I feel like I got some of it out of me.
So thank you to Wonder Strumpet for that.
You're welcome.
For complaints, send your mail to 865. Wait, what is our mail? All right, who goes first?
I don't know.
I don't. Thought we were both gonna go there. Take that out.
It was good.
No. Reservations.
Do I go
and perform mutilation?
Woo. Zoo. Da-doo.
He was walking along the street. Okay. Little Shop of Horrors podcast now.
Absolutely. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find things. I'm very overwhelmed.
Is it a lot?
Yes.
Too much rock star.
The Nickelback scrambled my brains.
I love brains, like pluralized.
Yeah, my brains. All right. The Boline. You ready for it? Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
In Wicca.
Oh.
The Boline, or sometimes spelled Bolline, typically spelled Boline. Sometimes it has two L's.
I like how you started the same way that you read the Book of Pagan Rituals.
The Boline. Or it could be spelled like Boline, almost like balloon, Bolleen. But, like the E and the O are flipped. I think. I don't know. It's kind of your husky counterpart to the Athame.
Husky.
Yeah, it's like the rugged one of the pair. It's like you got there's two brothers.
It's your Aragorn to your Legolas.
Absolutely, yes. You could not have put it any better, which makes sense because I prefer the Boline. So if we can remember, call back to the Athame episode a good long while ago. Now.
Years and years.
Years ago. It's been 84 years.
It's been. I didn't know which meme to go with.
So really the closest thing you ever got to cutting with the Athame, and some people don't even with that, is you could carve your sigils in wax if you wanted to with your Athame.
Oh.
It's like if you want, a lot of people don't. Most don't. It's like an energy direction tool. That's really its bread and butter. It's not the physical, it's the metaphysical. That's what you use it for,
Okay.
The Boline is for the physical. It is doing your physical, mundane, witchy tasks that you need it to do. It cuts things. It carves things. It does, the work.
It's a knife.
Yeah, it's like an actual knife. And so, if I recall correctly, I don't even remember, with the Athame and using it to carve sigils. The most I saw, and some people were just no, it was purely for energetic, but it was I didn't see more than wax. It's at most, that's all you do. It's just not a cutting thing.
You're not carving wood for runes.
No. It's a very symbolic tool, and while this is, made to work, it's made to function for you.
Utility.
The Boline is traditionally white handled, and it has almost exclusively, if not exclusively, a single edge. So your Athame has two edges. You know, the blades go into like that kind of like Roman sword tip, you know, for lack of a better way to describe it. So it has two edges. And this is a single-edged blade. Sometimes it's straight or sometimes it's curved in like a crescent style.
Swords?
Yeah.
Curved.
What is that? Why is that familiar?
Skyrim. The Alakir have those curved swords. And there's one guard that walks around and he's always like, those guys from Hammerfell always have curved swords. Curved swords.
So you can use this bad boy. You can use him for everything. Well, you know what, fine.
It's a little phallic.
Yeah,
I mean,
you know,
just
sure.
like a knife.
It did just kind of slip out. It was like,
Yeah.
he can.
It makes sense.
It could cut herbs, carve wands, or staves, or runes, anything. Like, really.
Butter?
It could carve butter. Well, and actually, yeah, it can. It can be used in the kitchen.
That's right.
Quite a bit. Some will use it to skin animals, but that's a matter of preference, and some don't. And some people, like, if you can cleanse it energetically, and it's NBD. But you know, it's a matter of preference on if you want to do that or not.
Also, probably actually cleanse it.
Really give it a cleaning
if you're going to be doing that.
Some don't consider the Boline to be a magical tool in its own, you know. Instead, it's kind of just a knife used for practical utilitarian purposes for magical needs.
Okay.
But some still consider the tool to have its own power, and I would because I do that with I personify objects.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I always have.
That's why you called him a he earlier.
You know, I just do that. I just want to create a character almost immediately.
Same.
I'm very particular with my objects that I have, especially my witchy ones. And I really would like to have a knife, a Boline, or I call it a companion knife, like just to keep and use for my needs.
You'll get that sweet thigh strap for
it. My Laura Croft scabbard Croft.
Laura Croft is like after she's like put on a couple of years and
she's retired.
She's retired and she's making shit at home.
She scrapbooks.
I'm Laura Croft now. Dude, there's got to be somebody out there who sells like nerdy crafts calling themselves Laura Croft.
If they're not, they should be.
I'm disappointed.
$1 million idea.
Trademark.
Damn, 22 all rights reserved.
Which are.
It's recommended to store the Boline not in your kitchen knife drawer, but in the location of your other magical objects, or at least its own place.
That makes sense.
Especially if you do believe that your Boline isn't completely mundane and it has its own magical energy. It's also something that you need to take care of. You know, this thing's doing work. It needs to be cleaned. It needs to be sharpened regularly, especially if you're using it to cut and carve. Make sure it doesn't, you know, after you wash it, it doesn't sit with water on it. You don't want it to rust. Like, this is a tool, and it needs that work to be taken care of. Yeah. Make sure that, you know, it doesn't sit in water or anything like that. It'll rust it up, especially if it's a folding knife, you know. So for kitchen witches, it can be a really nice little tool to add into your practice if you don't already have one. We talk a lot about ways to make mundane magical, you know. So maybe your Boline is what you use. So say it's Lamasse, and you're making all the bread, and you need to cut up all your rosemary and lavender and whatnot to put in a bread. Whip out the Boline for that. It's, you know, that special purpose. You're creating your Sabbat foods, and break it out then, you know, and in that instance, yeah, it is a kitchen tool. But just adding that little bit. Because here's the thing, if you know you're whipping out the Boline for that special occasion to cut those, that's just adding that little bit of extra intention into it. You know, even if the knife doesn't actually have power, you're putting power into the knife, which you're shoving into the herbs that are going into the bread. You know, it's a conduit.
Every time you use it's going to build up, you know?
You're gonna become friends.
My best friend is a knife.
Is a knife. Of course.
That's a Lil'Skept song.
Yeah, my best friend is a knife.
I don't believe you can be friends with knives.
Lil'Skept. Oh my god.
You can't personify objects like that.
I love Lil'Skept.
Lil'Skept. If you haven't listened to our mini episode, go do that.
You should. I feel like Lil'Skept became a character. One of many.
Oh, no.
So while the knife is traditionally white, it doesn't mean that it has to be. It can be whatever knife you feel drawn to, as it's a bit more of a companion knife than the Athame is, which really, it shines in ritual work. That's its bread and butter. The metaphysical shit, it's not a worker. It's like getting carried on like a palanquin. Like a litter.
Just laid out.
Yeah, and this is the one carrying the palanquin. Is palanquin the right word?
I thought so.
I hope so.
Paladin.
I keep wanting to say palindrome. It's not that.
Emperor Palpatine.
Paul Meadow.
Paul Malls.
Oh, Paul Rudd.
Paul Walker.
Pauladine.
I'm out. You win.
Oh, anyway.
Polly Shore.
DJ Pauly D.
DJ Khaled.
Was Khalifa.
I'm out.
Okay. I'm going to go now.
Okay.
It's probably
It's
for the
probably
best.
a great idea.
Yep. Ooh. So, if you garden outside or if you do outside work, it can be it's a good guy to keep with you. Especially if you work in the garden or you grow things for like a magical business or even your practice. For example, like if you grow herbs for the magical products that you sell, things like that. If you harvest them with your Boline, it's just, there's that nice little bit of symbolism and meaning there, as well as the energy that comes through. The curvature of the blade, the ones that do have that crescent shape, it's believed to originate from the sickle demonstrated in the Key of Solomon.
Dope.
Which was one of the sources of the Wiccan faith. The tool is super, super tied to the Wiccan faith. Like the Athame and the Boline, really most of the information that I was finding online, all the sources that I found they're all Wiccan sites. Every single one of them. And in fact, Gerald Gardner, the father of Wicca, from what I found, includes it as one of the 8 tools of witchcraft in like Gardnerian traditional Wicca.
Is that like aside the bell and the chalice?
Yeah, like all those cats. Like yeah, and it was just like the 8. I don't remember which ones were in the 8, and then some people say there's really 13.
Oh,
there's like an obvious one that's like in the 8 that like is like that's not. I don't remember. The chalice, I think, is not in the 8, but it's in the 13 or the 11. There's disagreements. But anyway, it was 8.
So it's 8 to 13.
Somewhere. The Boline is in the 8, the top 8.
Okay, so it's an OG.
It's an OG.
Okay.
There you go. It was also called the white-handled knife. Ooh. It's a very simple, literal name. Yeah. I like that sometimes. In trying to identify why the handle traditionally was white, I really could not come up with much other than it was to differentiate it from the Athame. It was just a very obvious, that's what it is. It's very practical to meet its nature. It's like white knife, work knife, and you just use that.
I think that's what they would inscribe on the side.
White knight, white knight.
White knight, work knight.
Nope.
Nice guy, hands high. I don't know. Nice guy, hats high would have been better.
Oh, perfect. That would be great. If there are any Wiccans in the coven who know and have a better explanation as to why, pop it in there. Because I really could not find why it's white. I have no clue.
Now, in where?
Our coven.
Okay.
Did I just say pop it in there? Pop it in there.
Pop it in there. Yeah.
Pop it in the Facebook coven. I'll finish my sentences.
I mean, I took to know what you mean, but...
I'm getting too comfortable.
First time listeners are like, she really just wants me to pop it in.
Just pop it in there. Popping and locking mostly.
Let's not kid ourselves. We don't have new listeners.
Yeah, I know. Okay, if it was... When I was doing this research, I was like planning out my own Boline. I was like, man, what would mine be like? Like, I need to know, because I'm really,
need to know.
I'm really into it, and having something like that I could use, because I will be outside a lot this summer. I'm growing all those wildflowers, which I forgot to tell you I'm growing gentleman's butthole.
How was that not what you led with today?
I don't know. It was in the wildflower mix that I put out. And I remember I read the bag and it said bachelor's button.
I should have gotten out of the car and you should have just been like, gentleman's butthole.
I'm growing gentleman's butthole.
Where? on your body.
It's got to cure the elf shot.
When those come up, if I can't pick, I need to be able to pick at least one gentleman's butthole.
You can.
Thank you.
You can give it a good sniff.
I hate everything that we've said in the past 10 minutes.
Oh, but
Hole.
I was trying to plan this out. So at first, because I love the look of non-folding knives, like just straight, like full tang kind of knives. The only way to do that though, if I'm gonna wear this knife outside, I'm gonna have to like strap it to my body. And I was like, I could get like a leg scabbard, like Tomb Raider.
I mean, we're laughing, but that would be fucking sweet.
It would, but it just feels like overkill.
Who cares?
I'm just like in my garden with like a blade strapped to my thigh.
Where else are you gonna put it?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Put it in a Walmart sack?
Well, if it's a folding knife, I could like put it in a pocket.
But you're not gonna get a folding knife, so you can get a goddamn leg strap.
But I want to get one. I love Damascus. I want it to be Damascus steel. I love how that looks, how it's all swirly and weird. And I want like a white bone handle.
Whoa.
Whoa. And it would just be badass.
I wonder if you could do, I mean, I think you could, but it would be sweet dope to have one of like wood. Like a good wooden handle. Maybe like a birch wood, so it would still be kind of white or something.
Oh, birch is cool. I love
birch wood.
It's pretty ghostly. So, well, I don't belong to the Wiccan faith, but I do believe that I think that there's a magical use for something like this.
Oh, yeah.
Even if it's a conduit and you're basically just transferring intention through it, I think, it has its purpose. But to me, it's a companion knife. It's a little like buddy tool that you have with you.
He's there. I'm here to help.
Yeah, and like it'd be neat to get one with like a few runes like carved in the handle. Like it's like your little companion knife.
Put some googly eyes on it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Kind of shake them around.
Yeah. I can cut that for you, buddy. You want me to kill a
man? I love killing. So I would probably too, honestly, I would use it. If I was to use an Athame in magical practice, I would probably just use my Boline as my Athame. I like to use things that I really feel that I have a connection to, and if I don't connect with it, I'm kind of dismissive of it. And since ritual magic is so rare for me, but so drawing in when it hits, I want to be using the things I keep with me, or the things I'm, like if I had to choose between my little Boline, which I carry with me all the time and use every day, and then a stranger knife that I'm not as familiar with, I'm gonna go with my buddy.
A stranger knife?
It's a stranger knife. I don't know it as much. We're estranged.
First of all, I'm thinking The Strangers, because we just talked about
Lovely.
And but also just in that vein of personifying things that don't need to be personified.
A stranger knife.
And saying you don't know it. I went to Clark's, we went to visit his family one time, and I got so tired, and I was laying on the bed, and I was just falling asleep. Just like at 8 o'clock, which is rare. And I'm just passing out. And he brings me a blanket, and he puts a blanket on me. And I did that thing where you kind of wake up and you don't know where you are.
Yeah.
And I thought I was at home, and I see this blanket that he's putting on me, and it's bright yellow. And I know we don't have any blankets like that, or we didn't at the time. I just looked at him and I was like, I don't know this blanket.
I like that. No, I was just picturing it in my head. I don't know this blanket.
I don't know if you have to be there or not.
I like that.
And he immediately was just like, I don't know what that means.
You're right. You don't.
I'm sorry. Continue.
But at the end of the day, it's all up to you on how you want to use it. I'd classify myself. I'm a hedge witch. So, everything's kind of loosey-goosey. Anyway, you do what kind of feels right, and that's kind of how I do. So you know, that's coming from me. But, you know, of course, the Wiccan faith is an actual structured faith. So, you know, do your research and do what feels right for you, regardless of what you call it or how you prefer to use it. I like it because it's kind of an under the radar witchy tool. You know, like,
you could have it right in your kitchen.
You could. It could be right there with you. It's easily accessible, and if you want, you know, pretty cost efficient. Like, you don't have to be getting one of those like hand forged ones. And you can incorporate it into your practice and assist you in all of these little mundane and magical tasks. You know, a lot of people just carry pocket knives with them. Hunter's one of those people. If you ever need a knife, he has one. You know, it's just always in his pocket. It's just like a little pocket knife, you know, always he has one. And so, I mean, you know, that's a common thing down here in the South. Men just carry pocket knives. Everybody does.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like, there's a sense of normalcy there. So it's almost like a little witchy tool that it's just like, you can have one sitting out somewhere and someone will see it and be like, oh, it's just like a pocket knife, you know, because they're so common here.
Yeah. It just happens to be beautiful.
Yeah, it's fucking magical.
It's putting off all these lunar vibes.
Solar vibes.
Weekend vibes.
Oh, I would like to get a hand-forged blade. One, because I just have a lot of respect for blacksmithing, like a tremendous amount.
Oh, yeah.
And I like just the great amount of power of that process. And I feel like that gets imprinted on that blade. It's just such raw power, hammering it into shape and the high heat. I just really, really like that. You know, if you want to get one, I always think it's great. There's always, even if you don't think there are local smiths around you.
Yeah. There's usually one at like Renaissance fairs.
Always.
Yeah. And it's hard what they do.
Yeah.
It is hard what they
do.
And
it's not cheap. I would love to, and I probably eventually will, like, I want to get one from a smith and, you know, handmade and really have that specialness to it. But until then, I'm probably going to start with a simple one, you know, get a feel for it. But I do like that. It's kind of, I just think it would be neat. It feels very ancient to go purchase a blade from a blacksmith.
Yeah.
I just really want to do that.
Especially if you have a particular purpose in mind.
Yeah. You know, it's just like, this is going to be my companion.
It's my knife.
It's going to be with me. It's going to be neat. And lastly, if you have a Boline or a little companion knife that you use in your magical practice, or if you're a smith and you make them, which would be badass, pop them in the coven. I want to see these knives.
Yes.
It'd be fun.
Ooh, can you name your knife? I mean, I guess you can.
I 100% will.
Tell us what you've named your knife. Show us pics. Maybe put some googly eyes on it.
If you have them.
Well, that was wonderful. I can't get over the aspect of the companion knife.
I like the companion knife. It just kind of came to me today, and I was like, I wouldn't really. This would just be my little friend.
Just kind of with you to do anything you need. Probably not cross-contaminate into kitchen stuff. But, you know,
just clean your knife. What's that on your wrist, gleaming in the lamplight?
Did it catch your eye?
It caught my eye strongly.
Oh, this is just a little something from Blessed Be Magick.
Blessed Be Magick.
Spelt with a K, the way I like it.
The way I like it.
Blessed Be Magick is a modern take on classics.
I like that modern take on classics.
I really, 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 really like all the little stamps.
I do too.
Because I am a big fan of a slight nod to witches.
I am too.
These bracelets and rings and talismans that are offered have pentacles.
I got the triquetra.
There are some that say blessed be. There are some that just say witch.
Just witch.
But there's a choice. What do we have? We've got rings.
The rope bracelets, which is what I got.
What you have. It's a very pigmented purple.
It is. It's a royal navy.
Yeah.
It's like that deep purple blue.
And gold? Did you get the gold?
I
or
got
the silver?
rose gold.
Rose gold. Yeah.
It's like that purpley blue with rose gold, and it's the triquetra.
It's a beautiful color combo.
I love it.
The one I have is a little bracelet cuff. It fits very nicely, and it has the two little end studs that kind of keep it in place. And it's just a very subtle pentagram or pentacle that I have on mine. It's becoming one of my favorite little pieces because I love just a solid silver, kind of dainty bracelet, but also with a little badassery to it.
Yeah.
You know, if you look hard enough, there's a little fucking pentagram in it. And the cutest, like, I think the sweetest detail is on the inside where it's engraved.
Yeah.
It says blessed be.
Yeah, I thought that was a nice touch. So let's talk a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about what talismans are, that's what these bracelets and rings, these are all Blessed Be Magick. They're big on talismans in your jewelry.
The creators of Blessed Be Magick sent us a little bit more info on what a talisman is and how it separates from just a regular piece of jewelry. Also, talisman makes me think Saruman every time.
Saruman!
Whom do you serve? But every time there's this concept that every time we look at the talisman, we instill into it. We kind of charge it, I guess, with our intention and our desires. And it's a little piece of magical jewelry to not only look very pretty, but to help further our craft.
I like that.
We can use talismans for a variety of things.
Oh.
Did you like that?
I did like that.
I always seem to go to good health. Good health is a go-to for me. But you can also do things like vitality.
Vitality! Prosperity!
Creativity.
Vitality. Oh, shit. I was really excited about another itty. Opportunities.
Emotional healing teas. Emotional healing is a big one, though. I really like to encourage people to keep something on them at all times if they are going through a place of emotional healing, which a lot of people are doing right now.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's just the way it's always been, and I'm noticing it now. But a lot of people have things to... It's an anchoring point.
Yeah.
You know, if you're getting to a certain point, look down. You've got your little dude, but it's made and designed by a witch.
That's what's cool about these, and it is like not hidden. You get on blessedbemagic.com and it's witchy as hell, you know, and you could tell it's made by witches.
Yeah. But it's also like a really sleek.
It is. It's elegant.
Put together.
Yeah.
Elegant witch is what I like. Which brings me to the packaging, first of all.
Packaging was beautiful.
So we get this packaging. And I was not completely expecting everything, but like it came in like this dark purple box
with like the beautiful silver leaf.
Yeah, it's like
emblem.
Embossed or something. Yeah. I don't know if that's the correct word.
Inlaid? I don't know. It's pretty.
But I love keeping boxes like that to keep herbs in.
Yeah.
You can pop the top off, and I like using those thick cardboard boxes as your offering bowls to throw little herbs into every time. And it also the bracelet itself, mine anyway, came in a little black velvet bag.
Mine did too.
I never thought about this. But talking to Blessed Be Magick, they were like, you can use this bag, like make a mojo bag with it.
Yeah.
Or put your runes in it. Do something with it. So it's like you're getting your you're getting your talisman, but you're also getting a couple of little witchy tools.
Yeah, some little bonuses in there. So if you want to find your perfect talisman, you can hop on over to Blessed Be Magick. That is magic spelt with a K. And use the code WITCHBITCH for 15%.
That's WITCHBITCH for 15%.
That's a good discount. 15% off.
It's no bitch.
It is no bitch. Again, give them a visit. That's Blessed Be Magick. Magic spelt with a K.com.
They offer free shipping to all orders in the USA, and for international orders, there's free shipping over $75.
There it is.
I feel like a lot of places are like, you get free shipping once you've ordered $250.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, a little bananas.
Cool. Great.
Thank you.
What are you going to personally instill your talisman with?
Anytime I look at the triquetra, it's very peaceful to me, and I like the meanings of it. You know, it's kind of that rule of threes: life, death, rebirth, like
balance,
earth, air, you know, like things like that. It's just kind of this balance to it, and I really like that, and that's one of the reasons that I wanted that symbol, and I'll look at it, and it's just very peaceful. It's that's kind of what I like it for, is to look down and it's just peaceful.
So do you say that you are like aligned to or drawn to the triqueta more than, say, the triple goddess, which they offer also?
Yeah. It was for me.
That's like the one you would go to out
It was the one immediately that drew me in, and honestly, it was always my favorite. It was always my favorite Led Zeppelin symbol.
Oh yeah.
It's John Paul Jones' symbol, and it was always my favorite out of all of it. I've just always liked the look of it, and it's ancient. It's everywhere in past civilizations, and I like things like that. Yeah, I like it when you have. It's kind of like the Hamsa. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just everywhere. It's been in all of these different religions. So that's, I saw that one and I was like, this is it.
Led Zeppelin 4. I immediately saw the pinnacle and went to it. And I actually wrote you, and I remember I was like, what is I don't know much about it. What is, not the pinnacle, the
triquetra.
Triquetra. Hey, but I was kind of torn between the pinnacle and the triple goddess, and in the end, it just pinnacle won over, because I'm like, it's a little more brash.
Yeah.
Or the pentacle one for me. It's got a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
It really does. You made me that canvas art, and it has the very subtle little pentagram in the back, and I've got the woven thing in my living room that we got at the Witchy Bazaar. The pentagram, however, it's really wormed its way into my little heart.
In your little heart.
Into my little heart.
Your little cold heart.
And I got it in silver, because your girl looks good in silver.
I am such a fan of the rose gold and coppers. Yeah. Like the more red metals.
Yeah. You have less pink in your skin.
Well, but because of that, I'm pretty pale. And I just feel like silver, because I don't have any color, it washes me out.
Yeah. I've heard that before. But if I wear anything that's not silver, if I get any kind of rose gold or pink or red or anything, I stay away from them, because I just look like a little red piggy. Whether you're using it to set your intention of good health or peace, like Macy, or even just setting, to use it as a gratitude symbol, to every time you look at it, be like, I'm going to remember the things that I should be grateful for, and just everything that has been going good, and it's a positivity symbol. Whether you're using it for all of that, you can get this over at Blessed Be Magick. That's Magick, magic.com.
blessedbemagic.com, and again, you can use the code WITCHBITCH for 15% off your order with them. That's no slight discount.
All right. Let me tell you about Calendula.
Tell me all about Calendula.
I'm going to tell you all about Calendula. So my first experience with Calendula was when I was working at Sephora, and they had a particular brand, kind of pricey brand, if I'm being honest. It had something called Redness Rescue. And I was kind of like, yeah, whatever, because I'm very pink. I've always been pinkish. We were just talking about that. A little piggy, I think is what I said. And I have type 2 rosacea, which is not a super severe case of rosacea, but it is kind of inflamed and hot and red, and it can kind of come out of nowhere. And of course it is exacerbated by hot days and alcohol and bad sleep and all the things that I do. But I was like, yeah, whatever, sure. And I put it on, and it worked. It worked so good. Not all day, but enough to make me go, maybe I should get some of this. So I looked it up, and I was researching the product and why it worked, and the main ingredient was Calendula in it. And it was an all-natural brand. Very, very good brand. I do love the brand, but it was a little bit on the pricey side.
Probably because it was all natural.
Because it's all natural.
Yeah, and fresh ingredients and
I remember
whatnot.
we had to rotate the stock fairly often because they didn't use a bunch of filler crap. And if, and it's all
it would spoil.
It was Calendula and rose and shit like that, and it would spoil. So once we got to the end, we had to make sure we were always selling and rotating properly. Which to me just kind of points to the goodness of it. Yeah. Anyhow, I was learning more about it, and somebody told me that the calendula in it was what was causing the redness to go away, that it killed the bacteria within our skin that can cause it to become inflamed like that.
Interesting.
And I think at the time they didn't really use calendula by name, but they were like, the main ingredient in this does XYZ. And come to find out, it's calendula. So, calendula, or Calendula officinalis.
There it is.
AKA Pot Marigold.
Cute.
Summer's Bride. And Husbandman's dial. Husbandman's dial. What the fuck is that?
You got me, man. So wait a minute. Is Calendula marigolds?
No, it's not.
That was not a proper sentence, I don't think. Is Calendula marigolds? Are these mongooses?
Is horses people? Though many, that's my next part. Let me tell you. Though many people say calendula and marigolds are the same thing, they are not. Only closely related. On that, because it's important, an article on gardening know-how has this to say. And I'm putting this, there'll be a link in the show notes. A lot of people say marigold and calendula are the same thing because they are super similar. They're of the same genus, but not the same family, I believe. Maybe I have that reversed.
I can't remember
I can't remember the order. But they are only slightly separated. And some people do actually end up using marigold in place of calendula, and they even magically hold pretty similar properties. However, over at gardeningknowhow.com, they have this to say. Why all the confusion? Probably because calendula is often known as pot marigold, common marigold, or Scotch marigold.
Yeah, that's confusing.
Yeah. It's not a marigold. It's called marigold. It's not a marigold. Though it isn't a true marigold at all. Other than being from two separate genus families, and hailing from different areas, here are some ways to tell the difference. They then go on to break down the difference between seeds, size, aroma, shape, color, and toxicity.
Okay.
Calendula plants are edible. However, marigolds they can be a mixed bag. Some species may be completely edible, but it's probably safe to not eat any part of the plant unless you're absolutely sure of its safety. Mm-hmm. So again, we're talking about Calendula officinalis. Always look at that Latin. Mm-hmm. The calendula in Calendula officinalis is translated from Latin meaning little calendar.
Of course it is.
Referring to the fact that these flowers tend to bloom once a month like clockwork.
Oh, that's cute.
And I even read that it's most, I don't know if this is true, I don't know the validity here, but it said it's most often blooming during a new moon, which is pretty fucking cool.
I like that.
Planetary correspondence. We've got the sun, of course, because it's a bright little happy flat. It's a little tiny sun. And its element is fire. The history of the calendula is equally medicinal and metaphysical. So the Greeks, and eventually our friends, the Romans, they used calendula in many of their rituals, and they would often wear crowns of the flower to represent the sun. In India, calendula has long been the preferred phallus.
You're jumping the gun with the Romans.
Oh, sorry. You just say Roman, and you immediately think of, what was that thing called?
Fuck.
The big dicked dick? What was it?
Oh, what was that called? Rintin tibulum. That's I'm
something.
pretty sure.
In India, excuse my slip of the tongue there, calendula has long been the preferred flower to offer deities, and the flower remains sacred there today. A Mexican belief holds that calendulas bring the dead relief and joy, so it often decorates grave sites and funerals and things such as like that. So much how tea tree was a cure-all once upon a time, even the Australian soldiers all were issued a little tin of tea tree oil to help disinfect if they got
I would believe it.
wounded.
That's where a lot of tea tree is grown.
I believe that's what it was. Anyway, calendula was also once considered a cure-all in a similar way. From the 5th century until the Renaissance period, so a good little long time, calendula was slapped on just about anything that ailed you. For the soldiers wounded in the American Civil War, calendula was used to stop bleeding and dress wounds to prevent the spread of infection.
Hey.
I have more medicinal things for you.
Cool. I like medicinal things.
So first of all, calendula has got them terpenes.
Love them terpenes.
Got them terpenes. It also has antiviral, anti-inflammatory properties, which makes this wonderful for skin issues such as cuts, burns, stings, irritations, but also acne and rosacea, as well as helping to trigger the body to produce collagen.
Oh, that's nice.
That is nice. In lab studies, extracts of calendula have been shown to help with spasms, giving footing to a traditional use of it being, it was administered to help with cramping, with particular regard to the menstrual cycle. And it can be applied topically or also drank as a tea or a tincture. So a lot of times you'll see salves with calendula in them for muscle spasms, and they might have a stronger component, but there's a little calendula thrown in.
Just in there.
Because it can help with the actual spasming. Another reason you could drink calendula as a tea is if you wish to sweat out a sickness.
Oh,
so anytime you're not feeling good and you feel like a good sweat,
Mm-hmm.
it has properties that if you do drink it, beware, you might get a little hot, a little sweaty. On Wikipedia, it says this, the king, that is Wikipedia, an extract of C. officinalis, obtained by a novel extraction method, has demonstrated anti-tumor activity in mice. Interesting. It is advised to avoid calendula if you are pregnant or nursing. Again, because it helps with that.
Mm-hmm.
It can kind of target that area in general. So just, keep an eye out for that. Let's move on to the metaphysical.
The metaphys.
So when you think of the famous they love me not flower, that is a calendula. Calendula has a really long history of being used in love potions and love divining. Technically, I guess the love me not is a sort of a form of divination. When it is picked at midday, it soothes the heart. And if you plant a calendula in dirt that was walked on by a lover, the strength of the plant will reflect the strength of the love between you.
Oh.
So just follow them around and collect the dirt they step on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nonchalantly.
Just, I gotta get this dirt, baby.
I just gotta get it.
Step right here.
And then don't fuck it up or your plants will die.
Yeah. And don't fuck up your plants or your relationship will die.
Maybe don't do it.
maybe respect the lore, but don't put stock in it. Or do, fuck it. Other than love, calendula's sunny appearance works its way into its magic. It instills elation and exuberance, chases away negativity, brings light, and breaks undesirable connections.
Undesirable.
Undesirable is a nice way to put it. Use calendula when you want to honor the sun and sun deities. Hanging marigold. Let me redo that one. Hanging calendula around the home and above entryways will it'll keep evil from coming in.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here. How light stops anxiety. What was it? Something like that. Calendula will help encourage psychic dreams if you drink it before bed or when you add it to like a dream pillow, dream sachet. You can bathe. Listen to this. You can bathe in the oil or the flowers of calendula when you wish to command affection.
Oh, wow.
Which reminds me of that song that bang, 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 bang. You don't have to like me, but you will respect me. I'm bossy. I'm the first down and down and back and do the beat of the drum.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm the best of the yard. Oh, lastly, in hoodoo and conjure traditions, calendula brings luck. It is a lucky herb. A simple luck charm is to have a green bag with some calendula, slip it under your pillow. It's said to bring dreams. Again, listen to this. It's said to bring dreams that aid in manifestation, particularly dreaming of winning numbers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big if true.
Big if true. That's calendula.
Skull to you.
Fuck! Sock it to you?
Uvula.
Fuck, I had Rock'em Sock'em Robots loaded up, ready to go, and you changed directions on me. Uvula. Oligarchy.
Oligarchy?
Oligarchy.
What? The aristocracy.
Olive Garden. Aristocracy. Lane Bryant. I lost a long time ago on this one.
Lane Bryant.
Be What starts with B? Where can I go next?
Bartholomew.
Bridget.
Bruschetta.
Beautiful bean footage.
Hey.
We have a review from Cap Capri Sun.
Great.
You want to know what it's called? It's called 10 out of 10.
Oh, that's flattering.
This podcast inspired me to delve back into my craft. I love their style and how they're both educational and hilarious.
Oh, well.
This is the only podcast I've found that makes me actually laugh. Their banter reminds me of my best friend and I. My lip made a weird squeaky sound. Keep up the amazing work.
Oh.
Amazing work. Would you like to join the witch bitches, your girls, on a magical sleepover? That's how Kim phrased it over on Facebook.
I'm ready.
If you are in the Nottingham, Pennsylvania.
Verawang.
Vienna sausage.
Vivants.
Fertility.
Virginia Slims.
Virginia Slims. Oh. Virgin Mary.
Oh, I'm going to give you that one. That was good.
If you are in the, let me try that again. If you're in the Nottingham, Pennsylvania area, we got a shindig coming up.
A hell of a shindig.
One might call it a hoedown.
One might call it a retreat.
Just stealing your earlier use of hoedown.
A hoot nanny.
We've got a hoot nanny. That's right. We're talking about Anahata's Purpose.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, spots are running down, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
If you're planning on getting tickets, I want to remind you, get that $10 off if you use the code WITCHBITCHRETREAT, but also if you use the code WITCHBITCHRETREAT, they will know to place you with the beans in the bean can.
It's very important. They know who you belong to.
They know who you're rolling with.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to talk about something very important.
Are you talking about the scavenger hunt?
I am talking about the scavenger
I
hunt.
read that and thought I was going to pass out.
When she said she wants to work with us for aspects of it, my brain started going.
Oh, absolutely.
If you're not aware, at Anahata's Purpose, come out, if for anything, come out. Not the lovely scenery or the great classes we're going to have.
Life-changing moments you'll have.
Learn who you are and connect on a level you've never connected with before. No, we're going to have a gym scavenger hunt. Items related to Insta-Gym. I don't know how this is going to work. We're going to figure it out. I did see someone say, braided bracelets, like friendship bracelets, as a nod to how he braids your hair.
He braids your hair.
But somebody said if we make enough of them, I think somebody said something like, if we make enough of them and pass them out to other people there will be people who don't listen to WBAH, who have no idea what gym is.
Jim has infiltrated.
Who they'll be wearing Jim's bracelets. And it will crack me up.
It will be hilarious. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious.
So there's only a few cabin spots remaining. Even if you aren't going to hit up a cabin, if you're coming out for the day, or if you're going to be tent camping.
There's a whole, campground
There's
out there.
also the house. There's a few spots left in the house as well. So if you are wanting a more, not a tent, I guess. More like if you want to sleep in a bed, there's spots in the house. So you got to act fast, you guys. Please, 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 please don't forget that code WITCHBITCHRETREAT because we want to know who you are. And what are we going to have? We're going to have tarot classes, some chakra lessons.
Lots of yoga.
Drumming. Ceremonies, drumming.
Ceremonial makeup.
Oh, man. Some mud. I think we're going to roll around in the mud.
Oh, have you ever done that?
Not since I was a child.
Oh, man. I female mud wrestled at church camp, and it was a blast.
I don't let that soak in.
Yeah.
Everything about that.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Did you have a wrestler name?
I didn't, but it was the first time I also ever rode a mechanical bull.
Wow. I gotta go to church camp.
Yeah, you do. It's a wild time.
Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Jesus Christ. There's going to be wonderful live music. We are doing a show, and man, there's a spring-fed pool.
And it will be cool.
Need we say more?
I'll be in there.
Plus, you'll get to hang out with your girls.
We'll be there.
Expect me to stink, because it is camping.
It is camping.
I mean,
it's going to be like a high of 80.
That's another thing, is this is in the summer.
But it's Pennsylvania summer.
Right. Which is, I'm not saying, because temperature, I'm a big believer in temperature is relative.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't really, I'm not a huge fan of when people are like, what is it? Y'all are cold? What is it, like 40? And it's like, well, yeah, because we get cold down here, you know? And vice versa. When I hear Texans be like, oh yeah, Canada people, they think, Canadians, they think that, you know, 70 degrees is scorching hot. It's like, what? It's all fucking relative. I get it. However, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be glad to escape to like 80 degrees in the summertime. It's going to be nice. So you can find out more info at
AnahatasPurpose.com.
AnaHataspurpose.com.
There it is.
You can advertise with the Witch Bitch Amateur Hour.
Yeah, you can.
Find out more by creating a login over at
www.
You always do two W's.
I know. I don't know why I do that. www is a lot.
It's a mouthful.
Advertisecast.com / the Witch Bitch Amateur Hour.
We have an email address. WBA. Just plain. We have an email address.
We have an email.
You know, we got one. It's wbahpodcast@gmail.com.
That's the one.
We have more. I don't fucking know. Instagem is currently tapping me on the shoulder, reminding me that I need to read the etiquette.
Don't we all?
So,
I bet he could tell us a thing or two about etiquette.
Do you think Jem knows about etiquette?
I bet he knows about some of it, but I think he misunderstands it.
Yeah.
He gets the details wrong, so it just comes off as freaky.
Mm-hmm. Where you would shake someone's hand or something. I feel like he just exclusively curtsies.
Always. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, because you're supposed to open like 1/3 of your napkin, you know? Yeah, but I feel like he does it with his tongue.
And he never, to try to tip his hat and things in the correct thing. He doesn't. He just removes the top part of his scalp.
That's what I kind of figured. Yeah. It would just all come off, and then just kind of stick back on. Yeah.
Huh. We have an Instagram at Witch Bitch Amateur Hour. We have one Twitter where we retweet at
Bitch Hour.
Come meet with us over on Facebook at
Witch Amateur Hour.
No bitch on Facebook. I realize now that that's not how we do that. I took the no bitch on Facebook.
Yeah.
Sorry. We have a
Patreon.com.
WBAH podcast.
There it is. That's it.
P.O. Box 865. I don't want to give her any attention this time. She's not even Sawsbox. She's just P.O. Box 865.
Oh, wow. Are you upset with her?
You know what? I feel like she took it a little too far with her her haughtiness over the past couple of weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think she knows it. She's been a little bashful.
It went to her head, because she started out very sweet. Mm-hmm. And then just kind of turned into an unruly egomaniac.
Yeah. And I feel like she's had a little while to think about it.
Yeah, she's cooling off.
And she goddamn better be.
Mm-hmm.
P.O. Box 865.
That's her.
Canton, Texas, 75103.
Mm-hmm. Write a letter and tell her how much she's terrible.
Really add some insult to injury there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Tell her that you saw the picture of her getting lilaced. Ooh. And everybody knows.
Everybody knows. She thought she could keep that secret.
Mm-hmm. No, she's a spinster forever.
What are we doing tonight?
Chilling, dude.
Oh, man. Let's go eat some more Easter snacks.
We're going to eat Easter snacks. Man, I'm not against ordering a pizza. Do you know how long it's been since I've had pizza?
Those words have never been sweeter.
I haven't had pizza in a while. that I have big, wide legs because it makes things like this easier.
I'm glad I got big, wide legs. Call you old table legs.